What is up, guys? So for this video I want to discuss and analyze the promo trailer for the 4th episode of season 4 of Better Call Saul entitled Talk. Alright, let's jump right into this one. Okay, so the first clip in this trailer displayed a scene of Jimmy and Kim where we heard Jimmy state to Kim that he got a job, to which Kim responds to have a good first day. With this being said, what is actually very interesting about this clip is the fact that this clip in this trailer for episode 4 appears to be of the same scene that had been teased in the teaser trailer entitled Gainful Employment, where we heard Jimmy state to Kim in this scene that he will be strictly pursuing gainful employment during his 10-month legal suspension. However, based on all the other information that has also been teased to us about this plot prior to season 4, in addition to everything we know about where the storyline of Jimmy McGill will inevitably go from here, I think we can assume for certain that Jimmy is in fact not telling the whole truth to Kim in this scene, and while Jimmy may have in fact gotten a job, this employment will also be supplemented with felonious activities that Jimmy will most certainly attempt to conceal from Kim. So, with this premise in mind, I think Jimmy beginning to pursue these further illicit endeavors behind the back of Kim in this next episode will, as a result, most likely end up exacerbating the whirlwind of emotions that Kim has been experiencing throughout the entire course of season 4, which even seems to have caused her to question her own line of work, as we can see by this clip of Kim in this trailer for episode 4, in conjunction with her plot from the previous episode. And with all this being said, it does in fact seem that episode 4 will likely display another piece of the puzzle regarding the direct cause of the ending of this relationship between these two characters. In addition to the plot of Jimmy and Kim, this trailer also displayed a clip of Mike, which based on the teaser photo that was also released prior to this episode as well, appears to display Mike at Loyola's diner with Anita, who Mike became well acquainted with in season 3 of Better Call Saul, in the episode entitled Expenses. With this being said, in my opinion, what is rather attention-grabbing about this clip is the stark contrast of Mike in this scene compared to his more rugged demeanor we usually see him exude in the plot of Better Call Saul. However, that being said, this clip of Mike at Loyola's diner in this trailer would also be complemented with what appears to be a clip of the first interaction between Mike and Gus this season. While this trailer did not definitively display Mike appearing in this scene, based on the previous clip of the scene that we saw in the teaser trailer entitled Gainful Employment, where we saw a rather curt and gruff Mike state to Gus, "Why don't you stop running a game on me and just tell me about the job?" it does in fact appear that Gus is speaking to Mike in this scene. So with this being said, what I find the most thought-provoking about this scene between Mike and Gus in this episode is Mike's lack of deference towards Gus compared to how we saw him interact with Gus over the course of Breaking Bad. So taking all of these details about this plot into consideration, this clip in this trailer for episode 4, as a result, goes back to my main premise about the relationship between these two characters this season in regards to Mike's lack of knowledge pertaining to the true scale and influence that his new employer Gus Fring has in the Albuquerque criminal underworld. And with this being the case, I think this scene in this next episode is in fact finally setting us up for the plot that will begin to display Mike learning about the true nature of his new employer. And that being said, I will be very curious to see what this plot has in store for us this season in regards to what exactly causes Mike's perception of Gus Fring to shift to the point where it was when we first saw him interact with Gus in the plot of Breaking Bad. Moreover, also relating to the plot of Gus Fring, the last major plot that was also displayed in this trailer for episode 4 was of course the plot involving the cartel following the aftermath of Gus Fring's staged hit against the Salamancas in the previous episode. Interestingly, in regards to this plot in episode 4, it appears that Nacho's misinformation that he stated to Marco Salamanca regarding who did this to him, to which Nacho responded a silver car that may have been a Firebird, could in fact be the direct cause of this massive shootout that was teased to us in many forms prior to season 4. As we can see by the clip in this trailer for episode 4 that appears to display Marco staking out a car that seems to match the description of Nacho's fictitious vehicle. So, taking this premise into consideration, this trailer also seems to indicate that this scene of the shootout that will occur in episode 4 could in fact be one of the most intense and possibly even most graphic scenes that has been displayed to us throughout the entire course of Better Call Saul as well as Breaking Bad, as we can see by a couple of clips of the bloodstained cousins who appear to be heavily armed, another clip of an explosion that also appears to take place during this scene, not to mention the clip that was also displayed to us in the teaser trailer entitled Gainful Employment that displayed to us an incredibly high body count in this scene. So with this being said, while we can only speculate on what the precise details of the shootout will be, including who is this apparent criminal syndicate that the cartel is shooting at in this scene, and whether or not the shootout is all according to Gus Fring's plan against the cartel or an indirect consequence of it, I'm still nonetheless unbelievably excited to finally see the shootout take place in this coming episode of Better Call Saul. Additionally, what is also incredibly compelling about the shootout is the fact that according to this trailer, it also seems that the still injured Nacho, who we can see appears to be favoring his left side, will, in spite of his near-death experience in the previous episode, will nonetheless still take part in the shootout as well. which as a result will likely continue to add on to all of the physical as well as psychological torment that Nacho has experienced over the course of Season 4. So with all these plots from this trailer for the 4th episode of Better Call Saul being taken into consideration, this trailer has certainly reinforced my belief that this season of Better Call Saul will continue to be the most thrilling and most exciting season of the series to date, which at the same time will certainly continue to provide us with some extraordinarily compelling plot and character development in all of the major storylines of the season as well, all of which I cannot wait to see unfold next week. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and also want to see additional analysis of the current 4th season of Better Call Saul, then make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos about the plot of Season 4. As always, my name is Anton Jackson. Thanks again for watching.